Gasman, nominated 8 times for the Best Actor Oscar, currently nominated for his latest film, Venus, which is in theaters right now. Please welcome Peter O'Toole. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you.
It's been a long time since you're 26 years since you're here. Yes.
Not 26. You can't possibly be. You've miscalculated.
No. Is it?
No. It's a quarter of a century. No.
1981 was the last time.
No. I can't believe this nonsense. 26 years. Is it really?
It has been. It's been a while.
26 years.
Yeah.
How time flies when one has fun.
Yeah, it does fly. And you look terrific. You feel good, do you?
Not too bad.
Not too bad, no. Now, I was told you were told to exercise last year. How's that been going? Are you on a strict sort of regimen?
I am quoted, and accurately, as saying that the only exercise I take is following the coffins of friends who took exercise.
Really? Wow.
Yes. But this was pointed out to me was an error by a doctor over a year ago. And he said, no, you must... Oh, it's all right. So I went into Lords, which was a cricket ground, and I went to the indoor school, and I spent 6 weeks with top international cricket players. When I was a boy, I could play.
Right.
And I did the entire... I kept up with them somehow, coughing and spluttering and whatever. But and I got fit. And I was feeling quite extraordinary. This is amazing. Came Christmas, came Boxing Day,
right,
and I woke up and I thought, oh God, it's work. Oh no, it's not. It's Christmas. How nice. I don't have to get up. I don't have to do anything. And usually, for me to get up, it takes a long time, and it's an agonizing process of slowly and blundering for a cup of something, and going to the bathroom could take about an hour.
Really? Wow.
Coughing and I hopped out of bed like a spring chicken come Boxing Day, tripped over a pair of shoes and broke my thigh.
Wow. Well, stay away from that exercising.
You bet.
Oh, man. That's a good lesson.
I have a nice new tin hip.
Oh, a tin hip?
It's much better than the other one.
Really? Yeah,
yeah, it works very well. It's going like a daisy.
Now, obviously, a great stage actor as well. Tell me about playing Othello. I know you told me you had a story, and you wouldn't tell me before, so tell me now.
Many years ago, I was at the Old Vic in the Theatre Royal Bristol, and I was playing just bits and pieces, and with the great Robert Atkins, whom you won't have heard of, but he was the man who did the entire canon of Shakespeare's works at the Old Vic between 1920 and 1930. An amazing old guy, a mighty man called Robert Atkins. And he said to me, what are you playing in Othello, old son? I said, I'm playing Lodovico, sir. Lodovico? Oh, he said, the clown who forgets the letter. I thought, what is he talking about? Forgets the letter? What? So I went through the play very quickly, and lo and behold, in the 4th act, or the 3rd, or whatever it is, Lodovico, who is a minor role, turns up to Cyprus, where Mr. and Mrs. Othello are in residence, and has come with a letter, indeed, from the Doge to give to Othello. Now, Shakespeare, being a supremely gifted stage manager, the point of bringing the letter on is the letter can be made of silk, because in the next couple of speeches, Othello has to strike Desdemona. So if you can strike her with a piece of silk, nobody gets hurt and it looks very good. Excellent stage management. Yeah. The scene designer said to me, do you think I want to do a perspective of arches at Cyprus? And the last arch would be about 5 foot. Would you mind ducking under? Not at all. Easy. 3 arches. So came the first night, and I was wearing a long green velvet cloak. And the trumpet sounded for me to enter to Cyprus to give the letter from the Doge, and I ducked under the first arch, moved, and I felt jammed. And my cloak had got wrapped round both sides of the arch. I didn't know this. I just thought what it needed was a hefty heave. So I gave it a hefty heave. And the arches went... Bum, bum, bum. Like dominoes. The entire set. Bum, bum, bum. And I could see Desdemona, who had nowhere to come on from, in the wings weeping. And Othello, these are the days when whites played blacks, and he was done up in boot polish, and it was running in his eyes. And he was blah, blah, blah. And I put my hand in my cloak, and I'd forgotten the letter. I was trying to tell Joe O'Connor, who was playing Othello, that I have no letter. But he was scrabbling away in my cloak for a night. The poor Desdemona didn't know what to do. She came running on from the wrong spot. Joe had to strike her with a red boom! Knocked out a tooth. Desdemona was flat on her back. The curtain came down and I was sacked.
Wow.